a doctor.
What's that? What's that? When you just like disrupt everything. I'm having a brain fart at 49. Photobomb, thank you. Oh my God, I'm getting old. I'm Joel Tarian, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old. I saw my first real income by age 23. Here are a few things that I've learned along the way. Failure is not to be feared, it's to be admired. You never fail, you only win or you learn. There's no finish line, there is only creation and innovation. So sometimes becoming the best version of yourself isn't about motivation, it's about a transformation through proper education. So we're just doing little snippets of a 7-minute workout. Yes, only 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week. I've been able to maintain a best version of myself with my body simply because doing an hour and a half in the gym every day just doesn't appeal to me. So what is 7-minute workout? 7-minute workout is a high intensity, short duration resistance training program where you're exerting yourself only 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week to get in absolutely the best shape of your life, guaranteed. So I don't have any clue, I don't know, belly top for my son. I don't know. We'll talk about that later. I have no idea why. But today's shoulder day, and it's a high intensity, short duration, 7 minutes, baby. So this first exercise is shoulder press, and it primarily hits the front deltoid, but it also hits the overall shoulder as well. It's an amazing compound movement. So the timers on the left and the right is the exertion phase for the 7 minutes. So let's see what happens here. So here's my first working set. And you'll see the timer on the bottom left start to climb. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. And the basic premise here is it's truly high intensity, short duration. So you might ask yourself, well, what's the difference between a beginner workout and my workout? I'm probably going to lift a little bit more weight than somebody who's just beginning. As you increase the resistance, you increase the size of your muscles. You don't have to increase the duration at which you train your muscles. So here we are, and I'm starting to get to what's called positive momentary muscular failure. So when the muscle fails just one time, yes, just one time, is exactly the stimulus you need to get the muscles to grow. So here, you're gonna see my son, well, you can't really see on the screen, but that was one set to failure. And I do 1 to 2 working sets. So here's my son's first working set to failure. We don't count reps and we don't commit to the time. So he might do his in less than 42 seconds. It might take him longer than 42 seconds. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens here. And there's good old Eve doing camera behind the scenes, and I'm moving a camera behind him. God forbid, nobody's watching Justin. Thankfully, he's on a machine. And by the way, I haven't used free weights in years at age 49 now. You can really build a lot of muscle using machines. When I first got started, they didn't have the equipment they have today. So machines are wonderful, they're safer, so on and so forth. So here's Justin starting to fail. And I just realized he's starting to fail, so I come over and start to try to spot him a little bit here. Let's see how he does. Come on, son, up you get. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be like right at, oh, he's a little longer than me, 44 seconds, 45, 46. So there's his first working set. And yes, I do a second working set. So when you look at the exact actual just exertion time, it's very, very, very little. It's not like doing cardio where you're sweating profusely and it's repetition after repetition after repetition. Now I'm starting to fail. 2 more, okay? Oh, last one. So there's another set to failure. So my son's doing 1 more here. And again, the stimulus for your growth is just getting to positive momentary muscular failure. It's like hitting a stick of dynamite. If you tap on that dynamite again and again and again and again and again, it doesn't explode. It's that one hard push that will get that dynamite to explode. Push. Or a gun to fire, right? You need a certain amount of pressure. It's the same thing here. Come on, push. The only stimulus you need to get to a growth phase is getting the muscles themselves just to fail one time. Push. So see how he's starting to fail? So I'm helping him just a bit. Boom. Time for the next exercise. So this time we're doing rear delts. Rear delts is the back of the shoulder, as you can see on your screen right now. All right, here's my set to failure. I'm happy to say I'm still a little stronger than him, only a little bit, but oh well, maybe not for long, right? Just a little bit stronger, right? Okay, ready, bud? So same premise for me. I'm not really counting reps, just going to failure. And I'll tell him when I need help. Starting to fail here a little bit, I think. I can tell by the old look on my face. Okay, ready? 3 more. One more. Oh, that's it. Now it's my son's turn to put him through the torture chamber. Good, come on, bud. Good. Good. Come on, might be a bit light, but let's do it right to failure anyway. Come on. Again, it's that one positive momentary muscular failure that causes the growth for your next workout. Come on. Progressive resistance. Get the muscles doing something that it's not used to, and that's it. Keep going. So again, we do 1 to 2 working sets. Good, 3 more. It's never more than that. So I'm only taking maybe 10, 20% of this. 2 more, come on, 2 more, total failure. I want him to fail on the way up completely. Good. 1 more, at least. Maybe 2 more, come on. Justin's got exceptionally strong shoulders. Come on, last one then, last one. So what you'll see is his reps were a little high on this set, but we don't count reps. We count the point of failure. So when someone's grunting like that, you know they actually hit failure. That's the key. I think. All right, 1 more for me. And if you look at our exertion, only 2 minutes for me and 2 minutes and 23 seconds for Justin. Well, we'll notice on this set, because it's the second working set, I won't get nearly as many reps. I.e., my muscles are already fatigued, meaning they're going to grow. Ready? One more. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Oh, frig. I'm tired. Oh, wow, the muscle's tired. Justin's second working set. Did you put up the weight a little bit? Because it was a bit light last time. Yeah, okay. I love torturing my children. Just saying. And it's like almost 90 degrees in here. How he trains in a hoodie is beyond me. Good. Yep. Here comes that failure point, which creates the growth. Good, 2 more. Come on. Come on. That's it. This is a much better weight. Last 2. Total failure, so you don't need a third set or anything else. Come on. 1 more. Last one. Much harder for me to spot, which is good. Good set. Lateral raises. Set for me. Side of the shoulders. You cut your favorite t-shirt? Took my son to see Anderson Silva a few years ago fight Nate Diaz, I think it was. The spider is back, Anderson Silva. But anyway, this hits the outer delts really, really well. The side delts, the outer delts. And at this point, even though it's a different exercise, my shoulders are tired. Tired, so I'll probably only get 4 or 5, son. So I'm fatiguing quicker, which is a good sign that the workout should be almost over. Okay, ready? more. There we see how hard it was for me to get that up on my own. We go one more? One more rep. All right. I'm totally exhausted. The muscles are. This is positive momentary muscular failure. Now, there's a variation of exercise you could do, but my son and I this time around decided to do exactly the same exercises. All right, come on, bud. Primarily for showing you that despite doing the exact same workout, the amount of exertion that we put in is going to be a little different. Good. Come on. Justin's at 3 minutes and 30 seconds right now. Come on. And I was at 3 minutes and 17. Here he is hitting that positive momentary muscular failure. One more. This last rep right here is what is the stimulus for him to improve and grow into his next shoulder workout, which is 10 days away. I'm doing my second working set. And again, sometimes I do one set to failure, sometimes I do two. When I was younger, I did one set to failure, but I find at this age, I can't get the same intensity or use the same amount of weight without the risk of higher injury. So it doesn't matter if you're 10 years old or 90 years old. There's just slight modifications in the training. As we age, the chances for injury are higher. So I use lighter weights and slightly more volume. That's it. Total shoulders are fried. So again, instead of one working set, like I used to do when I was younger, now I do two. Come on, beast. So here's Justin at 3 minutes 49 seconds, and my exertion's 3:44. Come on. He's almost at that failure point. So you can see the concept is very simple. High intensity, short duration, positive momentary muscular failure. Those are the three terms that you need to understand. Come on. Muscle growth comes from intensity, not duration of the workout. Come on. One more. Good. And finally, we're doing our traps to round out those nice shoulders. Although it's a slightly different muscle group, they're directly attached in the function of the shoulders. This is just a shrugging motion, but the same principles apply. High intensity, short duration, positive momentary muscular failure. Now on this one, I'm doing a slightly higher rep. So, you know, if you start getting into the 15, 16 rep range, you're probably a little too light. Depending on your age range, you'd want to, when I was younger, I would train in the 4 to 6 rep range because the chance of me injuring myself were low. As I age now, I'm training more in the 10 to 15 rep range. So still high intensity, still to positive failure, more reps, less weight, simply because the potential for injury could be there. So here I am at 4 minutes in, Justin's 5 minutes in on exertion. These workouts are very, very, very short workouts. You'll see the total workout itself, even though the exertion phase will probably be less than 7 minutes, 7-minute workout, the total time in the gym is 15 to 20 minutes, 3 times a week. That's it. So very, 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 very little exertion. And even though my son and I did the same workout, he exerted a little bit longer than I did, probably because he did more reps overall. You might say, well, he did more reps, so he's going to get better growth. No. The stimulus for your growth comes from hitting that positive momentary muscular failure. Whew. Another workout done. So my workout's done. I did it in 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Here's Justin's last set. And we guarantee you're never training more than 7 minutes a day, 3 times per week. You're in and out of the gym 10, 15, 20 minutes. the common thought process is, hey, more is better. No. Getting to positive momentary muscular failure is the stimulation needed. You don't need to annihilate muscles, you need to stimulate muscles. So 1 to 2 working sets, 6 to 8 working sets total per body part, and your workout is done, and you will improve over that coming time frame. So there you go, folks. 7-minute workout. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified of other amazing videos like this.